Hello, lovelies. This is Helen here. I'm just here making a quick little video. Unfortunately, I lost the first half of this video. This was meant to be first time doing braids on my own hair, and it was meant to be a surprise video for my mother because I've been telling her I've been telling for 4 months before this video happened that I was going to do braids on my own hair. I bought the hair extensions and it was just lying dormant in my cupboard for a good 4 months. And this was before I traveled back to the UK to visit my family in December. So I think I shot this video in November 2021. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to embarrass myself. Let me do some braids before I leave December 2nd. So I can actually confidently tell my mom, look, I've done braids. I did what I said, even though it was 4 months later. Anyways, I lost the beginning half of this video where you could truly see the struggles. Oh my days, I realized how much I've been relying on my mom and my hairdressers to do my hair, because boy oh boy, you can see here the way that I'm braiding my hair. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos of how to braid your own hair, and there was a particular YouTuber that I'm copying the style of. I think her name is, I'll write her name in it'll pop up on the screen because I've completely forgotten what her name was. But basically what she said was that you get the hair, you split it in half, and then you make, as you can see, the 3 points, and then you split your own hair in half, and then you attach two of the extensions to it, and then you braids to do the knot. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about more than you can understand what I'm talking about. Anyways, as you can see, I was trying to make the knot, but it was not tight to my scalp, and I didn't know how to the way people were holding their hair, they could do it so seamlessly, but for me, I had to literally have my fingers doing all kinds of weirdness just to make that knot, and then obviously do the braids. And okay, I'm missing myself. So when my first braid literally took me 10 minutes to make, because I wanted it to be good, because it seemed like it was falling off my hair and I wanted it to be good, so it took a long time. At this point, I think not an hour, more than that, maybe about 5 hours had gone by at this point. And yeah, I started in the nighttime. This was a very impulsive video to make. I'm all over the place. But this was a very impulsive video to make because, as I said, I really wanted to surprise my mom by doing my hair and making a video for her to see me do my hair. And obviously I lost the first half of the video. As well as that, this video was meant to come out in 2021, and we're 2022 when I'm actually posting this video. So that's something as well. Yeah, what else did I want to say? It was just a struggle. This was really a struggle. I've seen other people and do braids for the first time, and I don't know, maybe they just didn't shoot the struggle. And I mean, right now it doesn't look too much of a struggle, I guess, but yeah, this was definitely hard to do. I'm happy that I made big braids instead of making small ones. Funny story is, so I did these braids on myself, and then some months later, my sister decided to do braids for the first time on herself. And I told her the struggles that I went through, but for some reason, she wanted to experience that and then some. So she decided to do small braids, and as well as that, braids that reached tailbone length. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? And that obviously took her 2 days to do. I told her, this took me 10 hours. It took me 10 hours to do these braids, and for some reason she decided she wants to go even smaller and even longer. And yeah, so she felt that struggle, but her braids really did come out nicely as well. But yeah, I'm literally halfway through. Oh, another thing, I wanted to give up. So about like a quarter of the way through, I literally wanted to give up. I was like contemplating life. Like I was thinking to myself, okay, let's just give up now and just pay that $200 and whatever dollars to get someone else to do our hair. But then again, I remembered that like I made the promise to my mom that I would do it on my own, and I'm kind of competitive. So, and also a bit like competitive, prideful, you know? And I'm kind of like, no, if I don't do this on my own head, then my mom will have a lot to say to me. And I was like, I don't want my mom talking. I don't want to hear that. So I was like, let me do this. But yeah, there was a lot of points where I stopped and I was just thinking to myself, like, is it like weighing the scales. Okay, should I have my mom give me a lecture of like, I told you so, see, you promised that you're gonna do your own hair, but you didn't do your own hair, or do I just want to save myself the frustration in the moment and pay someone to do my hair? And obviously it one that I didn't want to hear my mom give me like a little talking to of like, you didn't do braids and you said you would. So yeah, so as you can see, the way I'm holding these braids, like I'm trying to like wrap it so I can get like a nice tight knot. I'm not even like cutting my lines as straight and precise. How the heck do people part their own hair? Like, how do you do it? Like, I see some people be parting the back of their head and that line is straight. Like, literally straight. Like, how the heck do people do that? Because, like, I was trying to part my hair as precise as possible, and that was taking some time to do. Like, I'm really like, damn, bro, how the heck do people do it? But I'm feeling myself right now. I'm like watching this video back, doing this voiceover. I'm like, ooh, these braids look nice. Like, obviously, maybe not at the scalp looks the greatest, you know, but the braid itself, like, you can see I know how to plait hair. Like, I know how to plait hair. I just don't know the techniques to, you know, adding in extensions and whatnot. One thing I really need to learn, and I still haven't learned, is I need to learn how to cornrow hair. I feel like that's like the next thing that I need to try and learn to do, is to cornrow hair. Because I don't know how to cornrow hair. Like, I don't know how to cornrow other people's hair, and I don't know how to cornrow my own hair. Like, my mom did try to teach me how to cornrow before, but I guess I was just like, I don't want to learn, because I was thinking that maybe she was just trying to teach me so I could do my own hair. And I kind of had this thing where I was like, no, you do my hair. I still want you to do my hair. I can't do my hair, so you do it. And obviously now being in the States, it's another situation. I mean, I've kind of like, since the big chop, which I'm so happy I cut my hair, because dealing with like 20 something inches of hair would have been a nightmare for me. So I'm happy I cut it to like shoulder length, because even this was difficult. But yeah, my hair's grown quite a bit. I did trim it again, like I did a big trim, but it has grown quite a bit from like what it is now. I have recently tried to do braids again, but I messed up. I tried doing jumbo braids, and yeah, I messed up. But anyways, back to this video. Now I am almost done. This is like 9 point something hours in. It's like maybe 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, yes, finally there. I was watching Grimm whilst doing this. It's a TV show. Really enjoy it. So I was watching a TV show. I felt like, yes, I'm now getting the hang of things. Like, you know, even though the way I'm braiding is completely different to anything I believe anyone's ever seen, with the way I'm trying to wrap the hair and get it to knot, but I am almost done. This is starting to shape up. It's starting to look good. I really like the color as well. I really love red. I love red. So I'm happy that I have this black and red. I feel like I do want to be a bit more daring with colors, because I love a lot of color, but I always feel like it won't look good on me, or I'm scared to try colors. So I do want to try like blues and purples. Like, I'm not talking like bright neon colors, that's not my thing, but I do want to try like the blues and the purples. So hopefully in the future, I can try those colors out as well. But I used Eco Style gel, but I know some other people use other types of gel, so maybe next time I'll use a different type of gel just to kind of make it look more sleek and seamless. Obviously this was the first time, so I used what I got, and you learn as you go. Practice makes perfect. So I'm just doing these last few ones. I do like a full head of hair as well. So that's the reason why in the front you can see there's a lot more, it's a lot fuller than in the back. So I tried to make smaller parts just to kind of get it to be much more full as well. But yeah, this is going great. This is really cool and good. And also, I'm talking about this year, 2022, but my sisters are doing a bit of a challenge where they're having braids in their hair for, I think it's like 8 months or something. They're doing it. Obviously, they're going to retouch it, but they're basically doing 8 braids for 8 months and just seeing how long they grow. This would be a protective hairstyle and everything like that. Right now, Sasha, which is third born, she has the longest hair. I can't remember what length it is last time we measured what length it is, but I'm sure it's something like 18 inch, I guess. I think it's like about 18 inch. So she's the longest with 18 inch. Then it's Marilyn, fourth born, and I think she has like about 16 inch or something like that. Then I don't know who it is between me and Sandra, because me and Sandra both did big chops because we had very long hair and we cut it. I cut it because I was coming to the States and I didn't want to handle my own hair. Sandra, I think she had a bit of heat damage, so because her hair is very hard to manipulate, and she wants to straighten her hair, and her hair can't be straightened. Like, it'll be straight for like 2 hours and then poof, it goes back to its normal, kinky curls, So she tried to really, really straighten her hair to the point where heat damage happened, and then she needed to cut it off. So I feel like we're neck and neck at like 12, 14 inch. And then Olive, the youngest of us, she's there, and Olive really wants long hair because obviously she sees us girls and she's just there like, bro, I want long hair, I want long hair. So yeah, so she's there, no, she's no longer a toddler. Oh my goodness, she's going to be 5, no, 6. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, so she's there for the little kids, repping the little kids, the little girls. And yeah, so, her hair is, I think, now shoulder length. Her hair's actually grown quite a lot in recent years. Yeah, that's us. And then, my mom. Where's my mom? So my mom's before Olive. I think my mom actually has the same length as me and Sandra. She as well. She did a big chop as well. I think she did a big chop like, was it a big chop? No, it wasn't a big chop. It was one of those, because she had relaxed hair. She was the only one amongst us who had relaxed hair. So she did the, when you cut off a little bit of the relaxed bit as you go. So I think it was 3 years ago that she now just has natural hair. But her hair is quite fine. But yeah, so she's there with like maybe about 12, 14 inch of hair. So she's she's on the challenge as well, which is cool. But yeah, so this was me in 2021 doing braids for the first time. I'm sorry I lost the beginning of the footage, and I also lost the ending, so we're just gonna cut out very soon. Obviously, thank you very much for supporting my mom's channel, my lovely beauties. I hope you continue to support it by liking it, commenting down below. Tell me what you think about these braids. How was your experience doing braids for the first time, if you've ever done it for the first time. And yeah, I'll probably see you in another video sometime soon, who knows, and hit that notification bell so you know when she next posts. As you know, they're doing this challenge. If you want to go along with her, go ahead. This is how it looks like. And boy, thank you very much.